but in terms of performance, it really looks good. That was that back handspring mount up onto the balance beam.
Kathy Bilodeau, all her teammates looking on, 9.55.
And here's Penny Hart, former Alabama star, two-time national champion, hoping Alabama makes history like she did.
Back to the vault where Julianne Wilson of LSU is ready.
And she is a tremendous vaulter. Look at that layout, Sukahara. Perfect landing. She does it so easily.
LSU's not backing off.
Watch the perfect position. Really laid out in the air and a good landing.
9.7 for Julianne Wilson. This is Marie Robbins of Alabama.
Marie has been tough in this competition so far. She's really attacking every event. Back handspring layout, step out.
Again, we tell you, Utah is on a bye. Things are very quiet now in the arena, and I would assume, Kathy, that allows the Bama participants to concentrate a little bit better.
Well, it helps. Ordinarily, I'd say you really have to just block out any noise, but in this circumstance, the Utah crowd is so enthusiastic you can hardly hear yourself think.
What do the judges look for here?
Well, ideally, you want to see a combination of dance, fluid movements, and also the difficult skills, the somersaults. A naturally perfect balance. Gainer layout, step out, slight bend of the knee. So far, there's only been minor deductions. Here's her dismount. Round off, double back. Excellent dismount, so difficult.
Alabama really applying the pressure now. 9.60. Kathy Johnson's moving over to try to get a word with Sarah Patterson.
Sarah, do you think the outstanding performance on balance beam might be the key to winning this championship?
Well, I think beam is the big key, and I'm just real excited that we had such a good event, but it's not over. We've got some tough floor teams to do with a lot of difficult tumbling. So we're just going to go in there and do the best job we can.
So the Crimson Tide of Alabama moves into a solid first place, followed by Utah. LSU moves into third. UCLA now fourth. With one more rotation, we'll see if Alabama can hold the lead.
Decided to use drugs or alcohol, give that decision another thought, and another, and another. There's plenty of proof that drugs and alcohol can ruin lives. When your friends offer that stuff to you, all they're really offering you is a chance to tie yourself down, maybe forever. Remember, you can control your own life. All it takes is a smart decision.
This message furnished by the NCAA.
There is genuine concern in this Utah arena after Alabama's strong performance on the balance beam, and the Lady Utes know they have to have an outstanding performance on the vault to have a shot. You can see in the right-hand column there what each team needs to move up and win. LSU moves to the uneven bars. Alabama on the floor. Utah on the vault. Dee Pollock's LSU team in a position to stay in third place, but they have to have a strong performance. Jamie Snowpeck up first for the Lady Tigers. LSU needs to average 9.45 to stay ahead of UCLA.
They're a good team, but I tell you what, that'll be a stretch trying to get a 9.45 average from this team.
Kathy, how is LSU on this apparatus?
Well, this isn't one of their best events. So like I said, if they had ended up on maybe vault, they could possibly hang on to third. I'm sure what the team is looking here to do is all of them hit the routines.
Keep in mind, LSU needs to average 9.43 to win this. And Jamie Snowpeck's 9.2, way below that average. This is Hillary Portell of Utah on the vault. A very strong event for the Utes.
Handspring front somersault, great distance from the horse. It'll be scored from a 9.8.
tough is it now for Utah?
Well, they could actually do it on this event, but every gymnast is going to have to be near perfect to do it.
The team needs to average 9.42. Hillary Portell, 9.6. The Crimson Tide has never won a national championship in gymnastics. This is Kathy Bilodeau.
We saw Kathy early on the balance beam, which is her strongest event, but she's very entertaining here as well. First tumbling pass is a double tuck. Alabama has been hot this entire competition.
They only need to average 9.25, and Kathy, you're right. They began picking up momentum at the end of the regular season, won the Southeast Conference Championship, and had a very sharp edge all the way through this.
It's very obvious they came here to win. Just had 2 strong tumbling passes so far. The thing I'm most impressed with the Alabama team is how physically in shape they are. They've really worked hard on conditioning. They're very strong. Which ends with a double twist. Good strong finish. They've all worked very hard to end their routines with hard tumbling passes like double twists. Nice performance.
It's almost as if the Tide can sense a national title. Alabama needs to average just a 9.25.
Front somersault through to a double twist. As I said earlier, they really have the difficulty.
9.6, way above what they need. Meanwhile, on the bars, LSU averaging 9.25. That could keep them out of the running for anything better than 4th place. Back to the vault, University of Utah, Jessica Smith. Her best, a 9.65.
Now we'll see an unusual vault here, the only one done like it in this competition. She does a round off onto the board. 1.5 twist on, full off. Little short on that last twist, but that's a lot of twisting to do in one vault. This is called a Yurchenko entry. 1.5 on, full off. And as you can see, just a touch short.
9.6, so Utah maintaining a 9.55 average. They need only a 9.42. Next up for the Lady Utes, Christy Pinnock. And she is just a freshman.
Christy's doing a handspring front vault, valued at 9.8. Good speed, good rise up the horse. Just a little hop on the landing.
Alabama coach Sarah Patterson looking concerned. Her team needs to maintain that high performance level. Sherry Way next up for the Crimson Tide.
This is definitely one of my favorite routines. She shows beautiful form. You can see a lot of dance training here. Nice high double pike. Notice the extreme toe point. Really working for perfection. Positions are gorgeous in the air. Front tuck through to a full twist. It's not the most difficult pass done here, but she did it so well.
Christy Pinnock got a 9.55 on the vault for Utah. Maintains the average they need. But here, Sherry Way looks as if she can close them out, doesn't she? Look at her smile.
Looking so strong here. Going into her last tumbling pass. Double twist. And they've done it. Alabama's won it. All she had to do was hit her routine, and she did more than that.
University of Alabama in anything other
So middle pass, front through to a full twist. Just the mark of perfection.
9.65, way above what the Crimson Tide needed to win the national championship. After 6 straight championships, the Lady Utes of Utah finished second for the second year in a row.
And UCLA, doing the near impossible, moved into 3rd place after competing 7th seed in the early rotation.
But this day belonged to the Crimson Tide, winning their first ever women's title. We'll have the final standings right after this. The Crimson Tide ladies compiled an all-time NCAA record score in this championship. The Lady Utes of Utah finished 55/100ths of a point behind the Tide in 2nd place. UCLA finishes 3rd, and LSU comes in a strong 4th. So for the 3rd year in a row, there is a different champion, proving just how far women's collegiate gymnastics has come. And it wasn't too long ago there was only one. It was Utah.
Alabama was spectacular. I don't think anybody could have beat them tonight. We made a couple mistakes that hurt us, but I'm not sure even if we'd have been perfect, we could have beat them. They were just spectacular.
So as Alabama celebrates its team title, there were individual titles won in Salt Lake City as well. Kelly Garrison-Steeves, an Olympic contender, won the all-around title, along with individual championships in both the bars and the beam. It was certainly a favorite, Kathy, here in Salt Lake City.
Kelly proved once again why she will long be remembered as one of the best balance beam workers this country has ever seen. Her work was extraordinary, and it earned her a 9.9 on this event. That's near perfection. Her sense of balance is uncanny. This event will definitely help her in her quest for an Olympic bid.
UCLA's Jill Andrews is just a sophomore, but what a job she did on the vault.
She's a fiery competitor from UCLA. She won this event with a piked front. She was also 2nd in the all-around.
Perhaps the most inspiring performance came from another Bruin, Kim Hamilton.
Kim was 3rd in the all-around competition. And here on her favorite event, she just dazzled the crowd.
So congratulations to all the champions. Kathy, your final thoughts?
Tim, without a doubt, this has been the best collegiate gymnastics I've ever seen, and it's only getting better.
And the title goes to the Tide, the University of Alabama. For Kathy Johnson, I'm Tim Brandt saying so long from Salt Lake City.
Special edition of CBS Sports Saturday has been sponsored by Duracell. Introducing freshness dating from Duracell. Now there's a date code on every new pack. And by Michelob, so exceptionally smooth, the night belongs to Michelob. Coming up next, the world's best basketball players continue their quest for championship glory. It's the NBA playoffs next on CBS Sports. This special edition of CBS Sports Saturday has been a presentation of CBS Sports.
To learn more about gymnastics, the Library of Congress suggests these books.